5 more massive games. This one especially is a very, very big game. I think the importance of the point against Preston the other day was massive, and we go into this game. We'll be ready again. As best we can be. We're fighting. The boys know how much it means, and the staff know how much it means, and we're fully focused on the job that we're trying to get done.
I'm going to lift the boys as much as I can, and fans as well. I think everyone in this room knows how much of an influence they can have, because it is Cardiff City. When I think of Cardiff, I remember years ago playing against them. I never wanted to come here and play. You'd come here and you know what you're going to get from Cardiff. It's going to be a hard game. You're going to be right up against it. You have to be switched on for 90 minutes plus. And it's creating that again. And I've seen what this stadium is like full as well, playing against Wales, the atmosphere, and I've seen it as well a few games of the season, or when I've played against Cardiff when they've been up there. Even I think it might have been Sol's goal from Rolsey's corner. I was on the bench that game, but the place was rocking as well. And I think everyone knows the influence that has. And I know it's been tough for the fans as well. I get that. So it is about maximising these last 5 games that we've got to get us out of the position we shouldn't be in, but we are in, and set us up for next season. I think that has to be the way we approach the last 5.
Perry will be back. He trained today a little bit, so he'll be back. Andy's hurt. He's hurt his back, so we'll see how he is tomorrow. Ollie Tanner's still training towards, getting fully fit. Ollie's been getting frustrated. He wants to play, but at the same time, he needs to. He gets disappointed with himself because he can't get himself quite back to his levels that he's been at, which is normal with the injury that he's had. And there's players that are waiting to get their opportunity. So, like I said, everybody has to be ready. The boys that came on in the game the other day were very impactful, which is pleasing to see. It shows that togetherness, and like I said, we just want to keep fighting.
The game the other night on Preston away, it was obviously conceded a goal, got one back, conceded a goal, then got one back, which is massive in football, I think. The reaction, but no, I have really, obviously going back to that one, I have enjoyed it. I have really enjoyed it, but I haven't tried to change my approach, or I've tried to just be me. I guess that obviously just gets heightened more when you are the skipper. Yeah,
they've been quite similar to us, really. A little bit inconsistent at times. When they've performed well, and when they haven't, they haven't. I think you're starting to see a little bit more of Mark Robbins' his style come out in the team now. Watching them and analysing them a little bit more, you can see those moments and those elements. We're aware of them. We know how we need to play against them, and I just think, if I'm honest now, it's just purely about seeing who's up for the fight, and we are up for the fight, and the boys, we just need to a man now just try to get the job done.
We know that we haven't been good enough collectively in any shape, whether that's attacking. We haven't scored enough goals. We haven't created enough chances. We've had too many games here where we've not killed teams off when we should have killed teams off, whether that's conceding late, which we have done a few times, where we may have conceded late, but we should be 2-0 up, or we should be 3-0 up, which I don't think we've done enough this year. And then that does have an effect on the team, I think. And you can agree whether we're going into the last 10 minutes of the game 1-0 up, and then a last minute goal against us can occur as well. Obviously, yeah, it's disappointing. Going back to it, it is disappointing. I'm not sure. I don't know specifically what it is. But yeah, it's a disappointing statement.
I think the attitude application of most has been excellent this year. And has it been good enough? Probably not. In respect of us as a whole, and we know that. But now we're looking at where we're at and what we need to do, and I think the boys are proving and showing that they're fighting for each other and the club, because there's been, whichever way you look at it, I think that we've drawn 15. Is it 14 or 15 games this year? And 5 of them should have been wins. So we're just not quite. We haven't quite been able to put it together. But we need to get this job done, and that's been the message all the time, and that's been the focus, and that ain't going to change.